Now on 767 News. 2 carnivals in 1 week. MV Carnival Triumph makes inaugural visit to Dominica. Police investigate murder and homicide following carnival celebrations. And Lord Caressa dethroned 7-time Calypso King to claim the title. Naja Board is the Kalinago Carnival Queen. Welcome to a new week with 767 News, Dominica's #1 news source. I'm Alicia George. I trust that you all had a wonderful carnival. Now stay tuned when 767 News return. We'll bring you the latest news and developments in Dominica.
Hi, I'm Daryl Bob. I write and perform songs for my living, and I depend on Echo and organizations like Echo to collect royalties on my behalf whenever my music is played in public. Public meaning on radio, television, at concerts, shows, restaurants, and even here on Digicel Play. Because Echo has relations with over 200 societies around the world, I am guaranteed that whenever my music is played, I will receive my royalties. And that could be in France, Japan, Colombia, anywhere else in the world to include the UK and the USA. Echo and the work that it does is essential to the livelihood of we songwriters so that we can continue to make the music that we all love and enjoy. As our friends on the motherland say, let the music pay.
Echo, protecting music rights.
Some call it money transfer. We call it helping him hit his first ever 6. MoneyGram, bringing you closer.
Welcome back.
Welcome to the rivers land. Welcome to the mountain land. Welcome to the valley land. Welcome to the green land. I love you, love you, love you, Dominica. I love you, love you, love you, Dominica. I love you, love you, love you, Dominica.
This was one of several welcome chants which greeted passengers aboard the MV Carnival Triumph on Wednesday. It was a historic day in Dominica's cruise industry as tourism stakeholders embraced visitors aboard the Carnival vessel as it made its inaugural and only call to Dominica for this cruise season. This after Carnival Cruise Lines, for various reasons in 2010, made a decision to suspend its services to Dominica after doing business with the island for several years.
Carnival, in particular, the victory some 4 years ago, played a very important role to the Dominican economy. And it is our hope that after quite a bit of time and effort on behalf put out by the Ministry of Tourism and the government of Dominica that we will see the return of more Carnival cruise lines coming to Dominica.
Head of the Dominica Air and Seaport Authority, Benoit Badwil, says a number of measures are being taken at the island's seaports to accommodate ships of that magnitude.
From our side in the port, we're looking into newer things. One of the things that we're trying to do is to extend this pier by another 150 feet to be able to better accommodate the doors of the ships. That's one of the issues that we have, and we're going to address that soon. We're also looking at re-establishing a new port facility to ensure the passengers can begin to enjoy a number of the things that they enjoy in some of the other ports.
Dominica's Minister of Tourism, Robert Tong, told the ship's captain that feedback is very important as Dominica seeks to enhance its relationship with Carnival Cruise Lines and present a class product.
Tourism is everybody's business, and we definitely look forward to ensuring that the experience that the visitors get when they come here will be of an exceptional nature. So it's going to be very important for us to have feedback from you and from your shore excursionists to ensure that we are aware as to what feedback you're receiving from the visitors, so that we can put things in place to ensure if there are any shortcomings, we can fix that. That's extremely important to us, so we look forward to you sharing that information to us.
Visitors aboard the MV Carnival Triumph, after only a few hours on the island, have already fallen in love and are promising to come back.
We love the island. We find the people so amazing, and it's like every time we come, we just want to come back again.
It is beautiful. The people here are very laid back, easy, nice, friendly. I love it.
With all these great reviews about the islands, the ship's captain is optimistic about doing continued good business with Dominica.
It's an honor for me to be the first captain of the Carnival Triumph to bring the ship here in your islands. And yes, I know this is a unique experience for our guests. It's beautiful islands, really. And well, I'm looking forward to come back and bring more guests and continue good business with the islands.
The welcome ceremony aboard the MV Carnival Triumph ended with an exchange of gifts by ship's captain, ship's agent HHV Whitchurch, and government officials, and an official guided tour. Meanwhile, Dominica's cocoa industry will be the topic of discussion on Thursday, February 19th, when the Caribbean Agricultural Network, CAN, hosts a meeting titled Building Dominica's Cocoa Industry from Crop to Shop. In attendance will be CAN President, Washington, D.C.-based Dominican-born attorney Gabriel Christian, who in 2008 successfully led the launch of Dominica's first chocolate bar, mild with cocoa from Dominica's Layou Valley, Chocolate de la Dominique. As a continuation of that project, the Caribbean Agricultural Network and its partners, Spanglover Chocolate USA, are currently on island to commence Phase 1 of the Cocoa Industry Development Project. The featured speaker for the meeting is Eric Reed, the owner of Spanglover Chocolate and founder of the Cocoa International Bean Exchange Organization, CBECO. Spanglover is a well-recognized premium chocolate producer which operates in the state of Maryland, USA. The meeting will begin at 9:30 a.m. at the University of the West Indies Open Campus on Emsworth Road. The Caribbean Agricultural Network and Spanglover Chocolate will take this opportunity to announce and discuss their strategic partnership for the benefit of Dominica's cocoa industry. In other stories, one man is dead while another is allegedly on the run following a homicide on Wednesday, which was confirmed by Police Public Relations Officer ASP Claude Wicks. The police authorities were called into the crime scene in Layou Valley shortly after 11 a.m. when the lifeless body of a man known by his alias Tete was discovered lying near the main road in the interior of Layou Valley. A number of police officers from Roseau and St. Joseph responded to the incident, including head of the Major Crimes Department, Inspector Matthew Coffey, and officer in charge of the Southern Division, Inspector Richmond Valentine. According to one of the officers, the individual, who is in his late 40s, was shot twice by a gun. The reports are that he received one gunshot to his back and the other at close range to his head. It is alleged the unknown assailant set fire to the victim's small home, which was located near where he was killed. The home was completely destroyed by the blaze. 767 News will provide an update as soon as more information is available. 2015 Calypso King Lord Caressa dethroned seven-time King Dice last Saturday night at the Winter Park Sports Stadium with a riveting performance of his 2015 Calypsos Call Me Name and Flush It. Lord Caressa is well known for his self-penned, provocative and captivating performances and well-masked songs. But what really had Calypso fanatics excited was the fact that he managed to defeat seven-time Calypso King Dice to take home that title. In an interview following his victory, Caressa told media that he was not surprised at his win.
I know in my heart of hearts that I won the competition. If the judges had said otherwise, I would have to accept the judges' decision. But I would never be able to leave here feeling as a loser, because I know that I put my all into it, and of course, it paid off.
King Caressa, who secured his third win as king, told 767 News that he felt like an 8-time king, and that it has always been one of his goals to dethrone Calypsonian Dice.
Dice is a very strong contender, and I have always been thinking of ways and means to dethrone Dice, because recently on a program, Randy Aaron said I'm the only Calypso owner. I have never won dice. So I want to tell Randy Aaron today that tonight I won dice. And I think it was a genuine win. I want to commend Dice. I think he did very, very good. And of course, in my absence, he will be reigning.
The former King Dice came in first position. He was trailed by Daddy Chess in second position and Jammer B in third position. King Caressa, who took a break from his studies in Australia to spend time with his family and compete in this year's competition, will return to his studies on Friday, but not before giving a few recommendations that he felt could improve the art form.
We have a unique product, and that is something that we should market a little more. So maybe, of course, the Calypso Association should take that on board and don't look at Calypso as something just for the carnival season. But Calypso should be an ongoing event. We do not have to wait until Carnival comes for us to organize a little competition. Dominicans generally like competition. If you have a Calypso festival, nobody wouldn't come. But if you have a competition, people will come out and support. Also, we need to do a little more in the schools. I think the teachers are making a brilliant effort in terms of trying to help young people, youngsters to participate in the art form. And that is maybe another area that I think the Calypso Association can really assist. Technical support as well as financial support to really uplift the art form at the different schools.
The 2015 Calypso King also suggested an increase in the winnings being offered to the winners of the Calypso competition, citing that it takes thousands of dollars to participate in the competition. He went on to thank Malcolm Stevens and company for their assistance and called on other corporate partners to sponsor the art form. Best of luck to you, King Caressa. Also, the police are currently investigating one murder and 2 accidents which occurred during the Carnival celebrations, according to Police Public Relations Officer ASP Claude Wicks. During the Juve Morning Street jump-up in the Triple K Band, a fight ensued which resulted in the stabbing death of Gallia resident Ken Mitchell. Mitchell lay dead in a gutter following the stabbing, attracting a number of curious onlookers in what is being described as a senseless act. In more news, 2 motorcyclists are suffering serious injuries following 2 separate accidents during the Carnival celebrations. The first incident, which occurred on Carnival Monday morning when a Loda resident, Adi Lalof, riding home on his motorcycle, collided with a bus traveling in the opposite direction. Lalof, who was rushed to the Princess Margaret Hospital, suffered serious injuries to his head and face, as he was not wearing a helmet at the time of the incident. Meanwhile, another motorcyclist was rushed to the PMH on Carnival Tuesday following an accident near the St. Alphonsus Church in Goodwill. ASP Wicks said the rider suffered 2 broken legs and a broken hand when the motorcycle he was riding collided with a Honda HR-V at about 9 p.m. According to ASP Wicks, both individuals are currently patients at the intensive care unit of the Princess Margaret Hospital. And we take a break now, but when we return, Mighty Pigtail reclaims his title in Deport Kaiso, and Nadia Boyd is Kalinago Carnival Queen.
Some call it money transfer. We call it helping him hit his first ever 6. MoneyGram, bringing you closer.
Pay absolutely nothing down and nothing further until Easter this carnival at Courts. Yes, it's time to head down to Courts and get everything for your home today and pay absolutely nothing until Easter. Offer applies to credit purchases 24 months and over. Plus, we'll even give you a chance to trade in your old item for something brand new for a nice discount. Up to $400 off. We'll even haul away the old item when we deliver the new. You've got to rush down to Courts today and enjoy this carnival with nothing down and absolutely nothing to pay until Easter. Plus, trade in for a discount. Courts, bringing value home.
On the night of January the 9th, 1990, the piercing silence of the sleepy town of Soufrière would be shattered by the collective screams of resounding terror.
Leave me alone. I tell you not to touch me. I tell you not to touch me. Listen, you're not laying me aside. I tell you not to touch me. Don't touch me.
Who did you cut first?
Welcome back. Mighty Pigtail recaptured his Calypso title on Friday night following the second annual Deeport Kaiso event. He competed against 10 other Calypsonians to reclaim the title of Deeport Kaiso King at the Dominica Air and Seaport Authority's container park.
To make all the money, to live more comfortably, but me, I want to be customs duty. I want to be customs duty. I want to see who don't like to pay for me. Woman dressing all sexy, making up story when it's time to pay the money. I want to be customs duty. No civil servant would have to pay for me. And anyone who puts their hand in the air get duty free.
The Surpriser came in first runner-up position, followed by Mighty Asmis, while Lady Hashima came in third position. DASPA introduced this event in 2014 to get employees more involved in the carnival experience while strengthening the relationship among port workers. Participants eligible for the competition include DASPA staff, customs staff, and a few port users. And the wait is over following 4 years of work, which resulted in the full digitalization of records stored at the Civil Registry. In an interview with 767 News on Wednesday, Registrar R.C. Walsh said this is all in an effort of expediting the process of obtaining certificates from the departments.
This means that we are now able to process and produce certificates of births, deaths, marriages and adoption electronically via the computer. This process started, the issuing process started in September last year, the issuing process. But to achieve that, it took about 4 years of development. So to put the paper together, the quality of the paper we need, the security features in the paper, the calculation of cost, entering into contract, and this took about 4 years. So it culminated in the issuing system going, you can say the system going live.
Walsh said from September of 2014 to the second week of February this year, the department issued approximately 12,000 certificates, which is significant. He said prior to the new issuing system, on a daily basis, 150 certificates were issued. However, this number has jumped to over 200 with the new issuing system.
It's a fact. Because of the good quality of the certificates, people just love it. So they like to see the quality of the paper. It looks very much professional, and it is in terms of the work that has been put into, the effort put into it to achieve that, the quality. So persons like to see the certificate. So persons would come and when they realize the good quality of it, they ask for 2, 3 for themselves, and some of them order through the application process for the entire family. I know someone who told me this morning they want to apply for 6 for all their children, so the application will be in sometime today. So there's a sort of buzz and excitement as a result. It's creating some pressure on us, though, in terms of administrative work, because we have the same number of staff there in that unit. So the processing works has intensified.
He noted the staff worked tirelessly scanning all of the birth, death, adoption, and marriage registries in the Civil Registry in order for the digitalization process of the records to be completed.
With respect to the big books, since we have scanned, cropped, and saved maybe 99 to almost 100% of the information we have in what is called the big books. Big books you consult, which were manually entered, which entries were manually entered into for births, deaths, marriages, and adoption. We have scanned those. And the big cameras we have there, scan it into the system, it's saved it into a database. There is no need to consult the books anymore. So the verification is being done when somebody applies, an applicant applies. The information that is on the application form, whether it's for birth, death, marriage, or adoption information, or certificate, that information is entered into the system. The data information comes up, and the data information can be further verified with the digitalized information which we have scanned into the system.
Walsh added that the digitizing of other departments has also commenced, with the Organization of American States, OAS, providing technical assistance. And in other stories, the first-time attempt by the Dominica Festivals Committee, DFC, and the Discover Dominica Authority, DDA, to host a Booyah Festival presented a less than anticipated turnout of supporters last Friday night. A lot of factors could have contributed to the low turnout, including that Calypso finals were scheduled to take place the following day, and that the festival was promoted quite late. Nonetheless, the people who turned out and the performers had an enjoyable time and are looking forward to another Booyah Festival next year. Cross Vibes did a great job as the opening band for the festival. They were followed by WCK, Asa Banton, and the original Booyah Pioneers, who gave a more than exceptional performance that night. Triple K concluded the night of performances into the early hours of Saturday morning at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. And in related news, Nadia Boyd is this year's Kalinago Carnival Queen. Boyd, who competed against 4 other contestants, was crowned last Sunday at the Karina Village in Bataka. She won with a total of 860 points and copped the award for Best Talent.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2015 Kalinago Queen is none other with 860 points from Bataka, Miss Nadia So Miss Nadia Boyd, she's being crowned and sashed.
Bianca Sandy came in first runner-up with 782 points and copped the awards for Best Swimwear and Best Evening Wear, followed by David Joseph with 781 points and the award for Best Question and Answer. Amy Francis won Best Spectacular Wear. The other contestant was Bianca Granil. And the carnival season is officially over, making way for the Lenten celebration in Western Christianity. This celebration began with the observance of Ash Wednesday, today February 18th, with the ceremonial placing of ash on the heads of Christians. This symbolizes an inner repentance and is often associated with the scriptures, repent and believe in the gospel, or remember that you are dust, and to dust you shall return. The ashes are derived from the burning of palm branches from the church's previous celebration of Palm Sunday. Many Christians will celebrate Lent for the next 40 days, not including Sunday. They will reflect, pray, and fast in preparation for Easter. They will adhere to certain rules about foods and fasting, and many Christians and even non-Christians will choose to abstain from luxury or material goods or certain activities and habits. The Lenten celebration will end on Holy Thursday, the 5th day of Holy Week, that marks the Last Supper. And that's it for local news. Now for a recap of tonight's stories. 2 carnivals in 1 week. MV Carnival Triumph makes inaugural visit to Dominica. Police investigate murder and homicide following carnival celebrations. Lord Caressa dethrones 7-time Calypso King to claim the title. And Nadia Boyd is the Kalinago Carnival Queen. That's all the time we have for now. Thank you so much for joining us, and join us again tomorrow for more of the latest news. In the meantime, drop us an email, friend us on Facebook, and be sure to like our 767 news page. From all of us on the 767 News production team, I'm Alicia George, wishing you a wonderful evening, and thanks for watching.
I'm from DA, 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 I'm from DA.